Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Okay, I decided to spend my last holiday day second-hand shopping, and then I only went into 3 shops and decided I spent way too much money. I can't go further on. I was planning to go into 7. I did then have to stop off at another shop which was right next to a 4th second-hand shop. I did pop in there, but I didn't buy anything. So the purchases I made was from 3 places. Wit Olifantafel, you know how I like that place because they've got items free and from R1. And then I went to Strandsorg, which is that old age home place that's also very cheap. And the 3rd place was Strand Hospice. They are more expensive, but they've got good stuff. All right, are you ready for this? Because this is going to take a while to get through all the stuff I bought. So one of the things that I saw was this book, Growing Kids God's Way. And I know I have so many homeschooling parents that are Christians, and this book was only 20 Rand. And I thought that's a huge book, and it was new, and you can write in there. It's like a journal thing as well. So while I was there, I took a video, put it on my status, and somebody wanted the book. So I bought it for 20 Rand, and I'll be selling it for 20 Rand. And then, of course, I always buy something for Lizzie. I wish you could smell how nice and clean this thing smells, like Stay Soft. So that looks brand new. It's got tags and everything on. A cute little horse, and she loves horses, and that was 20 Rand. So that's for Lizzie. So don't forget to look at second-hand shops for things like that, for gifts. I'll let it stand there. Now, I don't know where to start. Let me start at the shop that I went with first, which was the Wit Olifantafel. I got the most stuff there. I think I've got a bag missing here. Okay, maybe not. Okay, no, this is not the Wit Olifantafel. I am confused. I think I've got a bag missing. I'll go look for it now. Okay, so let me start off just showing you what I got. Doesn't matter which shop I got it, man. It really doesn't matter. Okay, this is a canister, and I love the color. I think if you've got a kitchen that you want a pop of color, this one, you can see it's oldish. It needs a good clean there, but it seals well. So I got that for 10 Rand. So as always, what I'm going to sell, I'll display the price that I bought it for and the price that I'll be selling it for. So I'm going to just start packing that. I thought this was nice. I've been seeing this for a while. It's got its cork, which is good, and it's big. I do have a garlic holder, but my garlic holder is so small my garlic can't fit inside, and this is a nice big one. So I got this for 5 Rand. You can see the stickers is still on, so it was like never used. And I know it says 10 Rand at the bottom, but I did get it for 5 Rand. This is what I call a vintage looking little pot. Isn't it sweet? Now it doesn't have its rubber rim on anymore. That would have perished, and that was also 5 Rand. Then something I would keep for myself is a hair clip. It's a nice, strong, sturdy one. I did test it. Now it will just get a good wipe, and then I can use that for myself. But this is where you find the nicest clips, is at second-hand shops, and because it will be an old lady's thing, and it won't be something that you, old lady's thing, I'm nearly an old lady. It won't be something that you find just in any shop. So that's a nice clip. 5 Rand. Then I actually have to pause the video to go and see if this fits it. So I'm going to do that right now. I bought this for 5 Rand, and I think it will be perfect for something. So here I'm going to pause the video. Okay, I can see I am disappointed because I got it wrong. But I actually collect these old butter dishes, that's silver. And the one thing normally is that the inside is missing. Now you can see the design of the inside, and that is why I bought this, because I immediately recognized this is the inside of a butter dish. But I thought I had a round one, because this one doesn't have the inside, and I thought I had a round one, but this is an oval one. So unfortunately not. But actually today at the second-hand shop, I did see a round one. I picked it up and then I decided not to buy it because, you know, when you start collecting things, you kind of hone in it. And 2 is not really a collection. So it's not like, and they are not, I have used these, but they are not practical. I like to use things that are practical sometimes, okay, not always. So I decided not to go into the butter dish collection. I might just get rid of those 2 then that I have. Okay, that was one bag finished. For those items that I just showed you, I paid 30 Rand because it was 10 Rand, 5 Rand, 5 Rand, 5 Rand, and 5 Rand. So cheap. Okay, this is a salt, beautiful wooden holder. Look at that. I might keep it for myself. And that was 12 Rand. Beautiful. I just love that. So I think I'm going to keep this one for myself. I bought one before which I sold, which was vintage. Things like this at the market they would give to you for free. So I got that for free here. It is a little bit, the paint is off, but that doesn't bother me because when you put a plate on, you don't see the back at all. So that's a nice plate stand, which I display some of my plates a lot of times. Let's see. Oh, it came out in one piece. This has got that greeny hue that I love. Very nice container. This was only 15 Rand. I'll be selling this one. It's some kind of a teapotty thing, but it's just so pretty. Do you agree? And you could just put a cork in there or a stopper. It'll also work. This is most probably for my client. So this is not wood or anything. It's that velvety, but it was in such good condition. A beautiful buck for 15 Rands. Okay, another bag. I've got 2 more bags. Okay, this item I actually bought for my husband. So I think it is, it looked very new, okay, that I can tell you. It's something to do with lifting weight. So I think you put your hand through there, then you put this around the weight, and then you can pick up the weight easier without slipping or without sweat. And the set was 40 Rand. And I think that is not how much it would be if you bought it new. So that is for my husband. Stuff for other people this side. I got this wooden bowl. I love wood, any wood. And that was 20 Rand. It does need a good clean. It feels like it's got kitchen fur on it. So it's a bit sticky. But normally if you put sunlight liquid with vinegar and you spray it on, leave it there, it normally comes off. That was 20 Rand. And then, you know, I really don't need this, but this was such a good price, I couldn't let it go. So these are like buoys for fishing, but you know, it's obviously part of decor, and the whole set was 40 Rand. So I'll be selling this set also, and that can hang somewhere. The rope is a little bit skew, so I might just add a piece of rope so a person can hang it, and so it looks better. But those 3 items, and you know, you can see that this was bought somewhere and it was paid a lot more for than 40 Rand. So that, most of the things are wrapped because they are glass. Oh, I think, oh yeah, I actually bought this thinking that my friend would want this because she's pink and into roses, but then afterwards I got the message too late. She said she doesn't want this. It's actually a glass tumbler and it's 10 Rand, and there's no chips or anything on. So this is actually a glass. So you can obviously use it for a lot of other things. Okay, 10 Rand, I'll be selling that. Whenever I go to shops and I find the little mortar and pestle, it doesn't have the pestle in it, but this one is an IKEA, so from IKEA, and it's got the glazed up to there and then the rough part at the bottom. That was only 10 Rand. So it doesn't have the stumper, but it's got the bottom part. You can put a plant in it, or you can still just keep that. Very nice. For 10 Rand, for sure. Oh, this is cute. I couldn't resist. This looks brand new. It's got salt and pepper included for 10 Rand for the set. And they're both the turning ones. This was so cute, I couldn't leave it there. And because if you pick something up, you kind of know if it's new or not. So this was 10 Rand. Salt and pepper. I've seen this there before and I didn't buy it, but I looked through it. There isn't a single mark on it, so it's new. I know the shop that used to sell these, and this is handmade. You can see that it says their handmade sticker, and this was 30 Rand. So I know somebody is going to want to buy this for their kitchen. So here it is. It's a beautiful, I would say, a milk jug. It will take at least a cup, so even if you have an orange juice put in there or something. Very nice mug. Starting to run out of space here on my table. And there's another bag that is empty. Let me throw that there. Now the last bag. Are you prepared for this? Because people, there is a lot of stuff in here. I know for a fact. Okay, so this is a little glotch, I think that's what you call it, but it's not glass. It is pottery. It was 6 Rand, and look at the cute design on it. So if you, this will fit a small plate. The bottom obviously wasn't there, it was just this part. Also looks like all in one piece, no chips or dings. Okay, so 6 Rand, that's what I bought it for. Okay, better start putting stuff this side. Then, this teapot is a Duchess, bone china, England. Established, I can't see even with my glasses on. This teapot was only 20 Rand. Now, why was it only 20 Rand? It's got gold in it, and if you can see, you can normally see how well something has been used by the condition of the gold. The gold is in very good condition. And the reason it was 20 Rand, even the inside not scratched or anything, is because it didn't come with a lid. So what would you use this for? For flower decoration. So you use it as a pot, you can plant a succulent in, so you can give it as a gift. Okay, so I'll be selling that one. The teapot without a lid. Sometimes you find a lid like a few weeks later. Okay, I bought this. I think I got it for free, but it's a terracotta, and it's got a little bit of a chip there, but you won't see that if I use it. It's to put under my terracotta pots, and so it can blend in. So these kind of things I buy, because if you bought this brand new, it wouldn't be 1 Rand. Okay. Things like this I'll also pick up, because look, there's a plug for 2 Rand, and you just take a wet wipe and you clean it very nicely, and you've got a plug. So things like this I will pick up. I'll see which ones I will keep for the household, otherwise I will get rid of it, and the prices will be there. I bought this little boxy, and this little boxy is one of those that studs together, and it was 2 Rand. So that's always nice to have, and it's a solid one. And then while I was there, obviously I packed all the stuff in that was small. This I thought was very cute, a little wire car, and it can open there. And that was 10 Rand for this little Volkswagen Beetle. And the wheels actually move, 10 Rand. It was very cute. Once again, I buy lids. So this little lid was 1 Rand, because so many times I buy things without a lid. And if you think you need a lid, you can always ask for dimensions. So this little thing was so cute. It comes together with this, but it's actually, they gave it to me for free. It's also terracotta. And this little pot says budget. This is your budget. Man, it is the size of maybe 5 Rands can go on there. And that was 3 Rand. So I bought that. It's for the jokes, for fun. This is a wooden little cup. Actually, looks like it says there's something engraved on there. I'll have a look at it closer. That was 6 Rand. Why did I buy this? Never mind. Okay, then this is another little lid for 1 Rand. You see, things like that can fit on other things. I love this color shoe. That was such a unique color, and that was 2 Rand. You know, these little bottles, are vintage collectible bottles. I love these bottles. Can you believe it? 4 rand, 2 rand. They had no idea that these bottles are worth a lot more than that. But yeah, I collect these little bottles. So there, now I've got 2 extra for that price. There's a copper bangle. I know these things are normally expensive. And this was only 6 rand. So 6 rand for a copper bangle. Then this little pot, at the bottom is terracotta and at the top it's glazed. Oh, no price. I either got it for free or otherwise 3 rand. I think there was 3 rand on there. That's what I bought it. I needed to buy something for 1 rand to round off my figure to 190 rand. So then I grabbed this. It's a salt. It's definitely vintage. It's wood and like a metal at the top. So they gave this to me for 1 rand. I'll just resell that. Salt little pole holder. And this little cupcake candle holder was 3 rand. And I must just clean it. Comes with a candle. Okay, that's the 5 rand. I think this came off this. Maybe that was 5 rand. I don't know. And like I mentioned, this was 2 rand. I love these little things. You put all your tape in there, or you put all your scissors in there, and it just holds it place. In my linen cupboard, what else did I buy? Goodness gracious me. Look at this bottle. It's a tall one. Look where my arm is. Okay, and it's thin. It's greeny hue, and it was 6 rand. How could I refuse for 6 rand? Okay, another bottle. You know these bottles are always buy up. You could put your notes on there. 8 rand. Only 8 rand. So, I bought it. There's 2. So this was a set of, I am not sure what. It doesn't feel very, I need to get better glasses. Something? The Netherlands. Okay, there's a whole information at the bottom there. 2 of them, and they were 4 rand each. So how can I not get this set cleaned up? They will look very nice somewhere. Okay, I always like to buy sets when you get something like that. Oh, something else I got for Lizzie. 3 rand for these crayons that's still remaining. I like these screw type pencils, non-toxics, vivid colors, so she can play around with this. 3 rand. Then I got another. When I find terracotta, I always buy it. I love the look of terracotta. Then this one was 5 rand. Good price. Okay, terracotta. Oh, I found one of these puzzles. Can you believe it? This is a, I can't say it, waski. This is, you don't know what you are actually packing. It's like a picture that's like, looks in the rear view mirror and then you pack. Then they try to give you a hint of what the picture is going to look like, but it's not. It's a road trip. Use your imagination and puzzle the future. So you see what the future is going to be. And that looked new, totally new, for 15 rand. So I will build it, make sure all the pieces are there, and then I'll resell it. Make 5 rand profit or something. Another one of these plugs, 4 rand. Only 4 rand. So you see, you don't have to go and buy a brand new one, because there is ones around at second-hand shops. Then if you feel this piece of wood, it's heavy. It's carved out. It says Lake Malawi on the side there, Lake Malawi. And I don't quite know what this is, because there's 2 holes there, 3 holes. And this was only 6 rand. But I thought for this piece of wood, for 6 rand, I'm going to buy it. Okay. Clipboard, chick. This was 8 rand. You're some kind of wonderful. Well, thank you. Okay, so that is a clipboard, which I will just resell. Good quality. And then I bought this. This is enamel. This goes inside of a pot. It says minimal. And this was only 5 rand. So this again can be a planter for 5 rand. I couldn't leave that. But I might figure out from where it is. Okay, and then again for Lizzie, I've seen this a few times there. That was 3 rand. A little hair thing that looks like a unicorn with flowers. This needs a wash, so I'll just wash this one with my little hand wash. I am definitely missing a bag because I can remember an item I bought that's not here. So I'm going to pause the video and go and get the other bag. Okay, what do you know? I left the bag in the car, so I quickly went and got it. Okay, most of these items are for my client that I okayed with him while I was there. Some is for my family. My dad collects little boats, and this was such a cute little boat for 30 rand. So I bought that one. Hopefully he wants the boat. I love the sails. So pretty, the stripes. And then for my clients, look at this lovely, I see now there's a repair in the corner which I didn't see before. But look at this lovely animals that's carved out. And then the lid that goes with it. Isn't that just beautiful? And that was 50 rand. And then there was only one of that. But I love the design and the color. It's grey. You can always put it at the bottom of your tray or on top of a table, coffee table. And that was 10 rand for that. Oh yeah. I bought this whole set of Trudeau cups, measuring cups. Now what I like about this, the amounts that's written, I can actually read because it's a different color. They normally print it like on, and I love this coloring of these ones. They can obviously take it. And this is also brand new, and that was 30 rand. I must probably keep that for myself because my set is not this sturdy. I've got a set. Okay, 2 more items for my, 3 more items for my client. A beautiful little warthog made out of wood. Look at that detail. 30 rand. Mr. Warthog. And Mr. Hippo, also wood, 30 rand. Look at him, also made out of wood. Beautiful. Okay, so let's put it there. And then an item that's also hand carved, made out of wood, 30 rand, and that is a pencil case holder that you just slide in like that and back. Maybe the other way there will be. Okay, and that was 30 rand. No, it fits better the other way. But I have not reached the end of this. There's something else here that's wrapped. Oh, I remember this. I bought it because this is a glass jar. Look at it from the side. So you would put this on the side of the wall so it faces a bit more forward and it seals properly. It was 30 rand and it says Peace, Plenty, 1879, Granny Products Inc., registered, 1 quart, jar made in Italy, 1968. So this is a vintage jar. I loved it. It's quite big. So I might keep it for myself. Otherwise, I'll put it down. I bought it for 30. I'll put it down for 50. Because the things that I want to keep, I put higher. Then if you're not prepared to pay for it, then I can keep it. Things that I want to get rid of that I just bought for fun, I normally keep at the same price or I round it off to the next 5 rand or 10 rand or something. I hope you enjoyed everything I bought and everything I showed you. And yeah, let me know what you're interested in. I'll make my video now and put down what is still available. You can contact me and reserve your items. Thank you so much. And remember, I don't earn any money from YouTube yet. I need 1,000 subscribers. I've only got 486, I think. So I don't earn any money until I have 1,000 subscribers. So if you're watching my channel and you haven't subscribed, click the subscribe button. There's a button that says subscribe. click it, and then you are subscribed to my channel. You only have to do that once. You don't have to do it every week. Only once it will say subscribe. If you click it again, you unsubscribe. So and then I have enough viewing hours, because you have to have like 40,000 viewing hours, because my video is long and a lot of people are watching. My viewing hours is up to par, but I will not monetize my channel until I've got 1,000 subscribers. But thank you for supporting my small little business in viewing me, viewing the things out, and supporting me by buying the stuff. Keep well. Catch you again next time. Bye.